Good evening, America, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Really?
Should we have kneeled while that played? Should we have kneeled?
I guess so. Everybody else is doing
Everybody
it.
else is kneeling, right? So I guess we should kneel too. Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah. Controversial topic on the table. It's been on the table for quite some time now. About a year since Kaepernick.
Colin
Kaepernick decided when he was getting no PT that he was going to stand for the rights of black people
He was
everywhere.
going to kneel for the right.
Oh crap! I said stand in there.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I didn't mean to do that.
Get it right. Get it right.
So yeah, Kaepernick decided that he was going to dig his knee into the planet for black people who were being oppressed. Apparently, is what he said. I guess he said he was fighting for or whatnot. So yeah, and it's been a big outrage. You know, people on both sides saying that, oh yeah, it's a good thing. You know, he should continue to do that. And
Why? Because black people are being hunted down by the cops.
apparently, that's the problem here.
Hunted down
Hunted down by
by the cops.
Yeah, they've been hunted down. So yeah, even those statistics don't show that, but you know that's what they're saying apparently. So yeah, they've been hunted down by the cops, and so he's kneeling for this, and now you got the whole NFL like 1,600 players in the NFL, and about 200 or so of them, which is not even close to the majority. But anyway, it's a good number of coaches and things who are standing. And some not even coming out. I know the Steelers this past weekend they didn't even come out. They stayed inside, and Mike Thomas said we're going to stand together on what. And now they're claiming that they're going to stand this time. So they're doing both to appeal to both sides, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, even after they played the offensive tackle guy that stood up,
I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either, but he was a veteran.
He's a veteran.
Yeah, and then he apologized for it, but he got blasted
that was a mistake.
for going out, I guess, separate from the team. So they're like, we're just gonna all do this together. You don't have an opinion, and that's the thing. You really don't. I mean,
Let's say this though.
what?
Them kneeling is within their rights. They have the right to kneel. All they want to.
Definitely.
They have the right to do that. We're not saying that they don't. But we also have the right to call them douchebags for doing it.
And the thing is also
Saying that we do not agree with it.
the when you talk about like the Equal Employment Opportunity Act, unconstitutional, but all the same, you think you have so many rights to have a job and to do this, but
Yeah,
guess
right,
what?
yeah,
When you
yeah.
sign that contract, they own your behind.
Yes,
Same goes with the NFL. They are bought and paid for. These players, they are bought and paid for. So if the owner tells them to do such and such, they're gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Which is one reason I think they're actually going through this and doing this because of the owners, what the owners tell them to do.
tripping on.
But anyway, if the owner chooses to fire their behind,
That's the owner's choice.
that's the owner's choice.
They're fired.
Just as is their right to do it, to quote protest.
It's the owner's right to have and
Yeah.
not have who he wants in his business.
And to be honest, me personally, I don't even see that just as a protest. A protest is pretty much like an objection to something, right? So if what you're objecting isn't factual or even a reality, which, like I said,
There's
this
no
police
protest.
brutality against singling out black people, the statistics don't even show that that's true. So therefore, your protest is like it's pointless. And the people that know that, if you're doing this, what is it going to solve?
It's not going to solve anything. It's not going to solve it. It's really, Kaepernick decided that he was going to push this agenda.
Oh, say, can you see? Or have you gone blind? The only reason I kneel is for the publicity.
Don't worry about it, all right? Man, look, if you can't find any work, I'll put in a good word for you in my job, man. You ain't got no job, man.
And now people have a problem with Trump going against what they're saying, what they're doing. And he said something against it, so now he's the bad guy again.
Once again, everything's
Now, granted, I want to call them SOBs because I don't use that type of language, but
sure.
I know.
I know.
Like I said, I don't say nice things all the time, but I want to call him no SOB.
Yeah.
But I mean,
This is right.
hey, he said what he felt. They're doing what they felt. Not saying it was the best move, but it's within your rights.
Yeah, so everybody's, you know, it was his right.
I don't think it's right for them to kneel for the national anthem. Like everybody, like, we ain't free. We are free. Stop with the bull crap of not being free. You're free here in this country. The fact that you even have the right to sit down or kneel for the national anthem proves that you're free.
Yeah.
The fact that we've come from cotton fields to presidency to senates you have the right to do whatever you feel you want to do in this country within reason.
Within reason. and that's the thing too.
Opportunities.
Yeah,
that's the point.
And our freedoms, of course, they are being taken away from us. You know.
Of course.
Little by
we're giving them away.
We're giving our freedoms away. True. That we are giving our freedoms.
Them away.
They're being taken away, and we're giving them away. And elitists and things are taking them from us. Like, you know, we're pretty much handing them to them. They're like, okay, thank you, and
give us security.
Give it to other countries,
and we'll take servitude.
Yeah, trading our freedom for security. That's our biggest issue. But yeah, like we said, you know, if the owners start firing these players or whatnot, there shouldn't be an uproar or anything about it, which there will be, of course.
Of course.
But I don't think there should be.
They're racist.
Yeah, you're gonna.
That's gonna be the first one.
You're gonna
racist. That's the first thing that always comes out. Racist.
Yeah. But you actually have players and things like you have Ray Lewis who came out against it. You know, different players and things, and they have a place to say what they feel about it as well. Because I think they really look into the actual real issues. I mean, you got gangs, you got extreme poverty, you got, like I said, we said our jobs taken from these communities and sent overseas. I mean, you got fatherlessness in the homes. You have abortion rates that are out of this world.
There's a lot of issues that are ravaged in this community, but we all want to point to
it's
the white cops that are doing it. No, it's way more reasons. More people get killed by more black people get killed by other black people in a week or in a month than get killed by the cops in a year.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and like I said, the stats show these things.
A whole lot of more issues.
We don't care about that. We're just gonna stick our knee into the ground, and then hopefully we're gonna plant a seed of prosperity or something in these communities by implanting our knees into the ground. Right. So I don't see how that even solves anything. Even if it were factual that black people are being hunted down by cops and killed like, you know, animals. Even if that were reality, how does putting your knee into the earth help that?
Anything.
How?
There are other ways and other platforms that you can use to really make a difference if you really feel so strongly about this issue.
Exactly.
You can do something else, but this is not the time for this type of... People are causing issues. You're dividing the country, really. That's really what you're doing.
Not Donald Trump.
You're dividing the country. Not Donald. I mean, like I said, Donald said some stupid stuff. And I agree, he said some retarded things at times.
Funny to me.
It's funny, but I mean, he said stupid things that really don't help the situations. But don't take your blame and project it on him. No,
don't blame him.
Issues too.
Blame the media for covering everything that he says. For one thing, they don't have to cover everything that he says. That's on them. And another thing, really, essentially, when you're looking at the people, you know, standing or protesting or whatever the case is, like you said, you have your right to do that. All right,
you do. You have your right to do it.
You got your right to do that, but it really doesn't help when it looks like a publicity stunt. You know, in the timing that this is done. You know, the timing that this stuff is done. Like you said, before like 2009 or whatever, people you didn't even really have to come out for the national anthem. And then once the Department of Defense or whatever will start paying, you know, the NFL teams and stuff to you know, be patriotic or whatever, they start getting paid with our tax dollars to do so. Then you start coming out. They start coming out and doing these. The owners start telling the teammates you need to go out and stand for. Okay, so you do it. And now you're trying to protest against it, and I'm pretty sure some of the owners are like, you know, yeah, we probably need to do this because like
it's trendy now.
Yeah, it's trendy, right?
It's trendy now.
Yeah.
So that's
and there have been talks about, you know, the whole concussion in the NFL thing that blew up or whatever. They're kind of holding that over some of the owners' head too. So now they gotta kind of go into this leftist agenda of stand up for the black. Because there have even been other instances where look at Tim Tebow. He kneeled. What happened to him? He got ridiculed for it.
Why?
Right?
Because he did it for his.
That wasn't the end.
Freedom of religion. Yeah, but he get ridiculed for him basically supporting his religion. But that's a problem.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't the end thing to do. That wasn't the end thing to do at the time.
Right? I said the entertainment is run by the leftist agenda now. Like entertainment loves it.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Politics.
And that's my thing. Really, people are
now.
getting sick and tired of everything being political. Sometimes people just want to kick back and watch their favorite team. You know, they want to watch the Steelers kick up on the Ravens or whatever. They want to watch those things. They want to come back and not have to hear a political agenda be pushed.
I want to see you play the game. I'll come to watch football.
That's what they come for.
I don't want to hear politics. I don't hear politics all week. I don't want to hear no more politics. I want to watch the game. And you get paid to play the game.
That's what you get paid
now,
to do.
Outside of that, when it's not time to play the game, run your political stuff if you want to.
Put your knee in the ground all you want to.
And protest and
crawl everywhere.
I don't have a problem with them protesting. You can protest and shout out loud and do whatever you want to, but not at this point in time. You're killing it.
Exactly. And that's why the ratings are plummeting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leftist Agenda.
Like I said, they're not going to let
No one cares about the NFL.
They can't let the NFL die. They're not going to let the NFL die. The NFL is one of the biggest distractions from real life that we have. And they cannot let that die. So the NFL ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so we'll see a change soon.
Of course it's not. But right now, I think they're doing this because it's trendy.
Yeah,
and it brings more ratings.
Exactly, it brings more ratings. Just like Kaepernick started it and stood, and now you got other players that feel like it's trendy. You got even people that's singing it and still kneeling. So
what are we talking about? We're talking about the NFL. In reality, we're talking about the NFL right now. Even though we don't like what's going on, we're still talking about the NFL.
Yeah, I mean it's a crucial issue, that's going on, and it's causing, like you said, it's causing a lot of division. So
there's a bigger issue with this cop thing, but that's for another video.
Oh yeah. So yes, like we said, there are a lot of things going on constitutionally around, but yeah, they do have their rights to protest and the owners say that we have the right. Yes, we do, and we will continue.
And we do not
agree with it. All right, so till next time, guys. Continue to fight for the Constitution
with these, so that hopefully,
prayerfully,
we never have to use these. Peace.
It's pink. Pink is the man's color.
Oh no.